Oh man, what happened to my boy Virgil? What happened to that nigga, bro? R.I.P. to the late great Virgil, nigga. What happened to that nigga, man?
Bro, what happened to that nigga Virgil, bro? Why they making this seem like the nigga got shot or something? Like,
why they making it seem like they don't know what happened to that nigga?
I hope it's somebody that Dirk know that's the name
Virgil, because it's like
we're not talking about him.
You don't really don't know what happened to Virgil, bro. Like,
hey, bro, released the whole statement.
I'd be like, bro, what happened to Virgil? But they'd be like, I think he did die from cancer or something. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to ask you to figure out. Somebody need to let this nigga Dirk and Gunner know though, because them niggas don't know.
Hey, bro, it's like I hope they not. I hope it's about somebody else, bro, because it's not, bro. It's like a mockery. Like they
almost.
You feel like they,
bro.
It's like because every time I hear the song, bro, I laugh, bro. Like, what the fuck happened to Virgil? Bro?
What the fuck happened to that nigga, bro?
Nigga act like they got ops, man.
Yeah, man, we here again, man.
Live,
man, live in the red with it.
Crazy.
It's your boy, man. That shit smell good as fuck, man. J No, number 119, man. It's been a while, but we back. Sorry for the wait. What that boy Carter said, hey, sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the wait. It's your boy Izzy E, man, tuned in, man. Man Cave Chronicles. Let's get it.
I might get that tattooed. The MCC. Three-headed snake, man.
Check me out, bro. Check me out. We ain't got our boy here today, but it's okay, man. We gonna rock with. We gonna rock out. We gonna catch up with him later, man. Hey, what's going on, Jamal? Man, check me out.
What's happening?
The world going crazy.
Okay, been crazy.
Over the slap heard around the world.
Oof, that was a good way to phrase that.
You know who did it?
What happened to Virgil?
Your boy Mike Lowry, bro. What's going on? We was just talking about dude.
Man.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? I gotta ask, you know what I'm saying, somebody that, you know, kind of look up to Will Smith, man, like, coming from that perspective, man, how does that make you feel, man?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was a little disappointed, man. Like you said, bro, I always looked up to Will Smith, just how he was and what he said and stuff, more and stuff. So him doing that, man, if I could say anything to him right now, I'd tell him go listen to our mental health episode. No kidding, man. You need to go ahead and goddamn.
Go listen to what goddamn Jamal said on that episode.
I might drop that shit in his DMs like, hey, my boy, I know you're going through some shit with your lady, but when you get a little chance, spin this real quick and talk to you, man.
I think Yak said it best, man. He said it best this morning, man. He need to go ahead and leave her, bro. She ain't going nowhere. Just go ahead and leave her, bro. If you want to come back around, you'll come back around. But you need to leave her right now, bro, at this moment. Because listen, I'm based off of what that article that just came out yesterday. I don't know. I mean, it's been floating around, but her saying that she never wanted to get married to Will Smith. Why is this coming out now?
I seen something. That shit been came out, though. You know how people resurface shit. But, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say if he love her, he want to stay with her and all that stuff. That's my boy prerogative, man. We all got that one friend, you know, that be in that toxic shit but don't want to get out. But what I was saying, I told some people this. I said, bro, just need to disappear for a minute, right? Just take a break from her. Like, you ain't saying it's over, but you need to go somewhere and get your mental straight. Because it's obvious that slap was deeper than him making fun of your girl, bro.
Right.
That shit was way deeper than that, if you ask me. I think that's a lot of shit that he been holding on to and all that shit. And that shit finally just came out. It came out the wrong way. He could have handled it a different way now, but it needed shit. It happened.
Why? I don't know why, man. I didn't watch it live like mostly everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But watching it, bro, like over and over again, I feel some type of way. Like I feel hurt by it. And I don't know these niggas, bro. But
why
it's like,
you feel hurt though? You explain that though.
It's just two black legends in the culture, bro, that, you know, you grew up watching. Chris Rock, Will Smith.
Right.
And for Will Smith to do that, and people gonna take this like however they want it, you know, but I'm still like, man, this is the Oscars. Like, the Super Bowl. It's the Super Bowl of entertainment. And you slapped another black man. It wouldn't have been right at the BET Awards either. But like, nigga, the Oscars, the Super Bowl of entertainment, bro. You go up there and you slap a man national television and think that you got away with that shit. Like you walk back to your seat, bro.
Man, I don't even think
and accepted the award after that, bro.
I don't even think that nigga thought he got away with it. I think he just at that moment just honestly didn't care. Literally just lost it. Like he just didn't care. Not saying that he not human and he don't get a opportunity to not lose like his mind for a second, but that's the wrong fucking time to fucking do that right there, bro. Like, why you just ain't talk to that nigga behind off screen, nigga? Like, you felt like you had to do that shit on screen, bro. Like, they said that nigga banned now. They say he banned for 10 years now.
10 years.
If I was him, I wouldn't give a fuck.
10 years.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I got my fucking Oscars.
Does that mean he doesn't get nominated anymore? Like,
I mean, again, I wouldn't give a fuck.
More nominations, I guess.
Probably.
He got his one.
He got his one, and that's all you really need. That's all you really need.
Man, I want to hear what they come say on the Red Table Talk, man, because
he need to stop doing shit like that.
That's where they're gonna break it up, man.
You need to start doing shit like that. I feel like she keeping her relevance.
Well, they already said they finna do it, so
she keeping her relevance off of that nigga, embarrassing that nigga. Like he need to stop doing that shit. Like, nah, we ain't doing that shit, Jada.
You think she's staying relevant through that?
Come on, is she not? What else? What name the last?
I think Jada's Jada.
Name the last big thing Jada Pinkett Smith done did.
And I asked that question, bro, but she did Girls Trip.
I would seriously wait.
Big movie. I didn't watch it, but it was a big movie, and that was just a couple years ago. And I think they're doing the Girls Trip too.
Name a movie that didn't need a sequel.
I don't think Jada Pinkett Smith is Jada Pinkett Smith.
Name a movie that didn't need a sweet sequel.
I don't think she needs Will Smith, but for her to do that, for her to put her relationship out there like that, bro, it's not right.
It's the reason why. It's the reason why they say Will and Jada.
Will Smith had to do some fucked up shit, bro.
It's the reason why they say Will and Jada. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, Jada probably just produced with Girls Trip and stuff. This nigga Will was just in the motherfucking Oscars for a movie, though. Jada not been nominated for no motherfucking Oscars for no motherfucking movies. Has she? Not that I fucking know of.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
At this point, I'm not.
But in the culture, bro, she is Jada.
Yeah, that's just to the culture, but to the world, though, give me Jada or give me Will. Who are you taking? And all their projects that came with it.
I just don't know, man. If you're Will and Jada, you're still chasing clout, bro. What does that say for like the future, nigga? Like, you're never gonna get satisfied. Like, bro, you're Will and Jada.
I don't know how many songs you're in. The thing is, I don't think Will's chasing clout, though. I would never say that Will Smith is chasing clout. I think at this point,
I think he's trying to establish himself again.
He's been embarrassed so much.
As of now.
Yeah, he's been embarrassed so much. So I think, like I said, it's just a clear lapse of judgment. Doing something he thought was right. Now, whether I seen somewhere she said she told him that he should have reacted like that. If that's true, that's embarrassing because he did that shit literally off the strength of you. The least you can do is fucking, you know, fuck with my dog. But she like embarrassing that nigga. That's how she making attention. Every time you see something, now what is it? Jada said such and such and such. Jada said such and such and such.
She never came out and really just defended her man still after the fact. She just said, I think the statement that she made was like, it's a time for healing for all people. I mean, you should have came out and said something about your man. But I mean, it is what it is, different strokes for different folks. But you know what? I was really surprised about how 50-50 it was post-slap. As far as people thinking like it was okay for Will Smith to do that.
It was actually embarrassing.
Let me go in. So it was a lot of people, and we talked about this. It was a lot of people that really felt like Will Smith was in the right because he was defending his wife, and they were saying that Chris Rock did the joke publicly, so he needed to be handled publicly.
No.
And like there's consequences to your actions. So that's the arguments I've heard. I still don't believe, that was right. He could have handled that different. But go ahead.
Anything. I guess we just are forgetting what comedics do and what comedy is, bro, huh? Like the form and the art of comedians, man, y'all gotta realize what type of time Chris Rock grew up in and who he grew up with. Your Bernie Mac, your Dave Chappelle, your Steve Harvey, your Cat
What we
Williams.
grew up on.
What we grew up on. So it's like comedics make jokes about harsh situations. And to be honest, bro, that joke wasn't even all of that fucking funny for Will to go up there and do all of that shit. Lame as fuck. So that's my first thing. Like y'all are forgetting who said it. And obviously it was a clear joke. Secondly, anybody who feels like Will had the right to go up and slap that nigga on national TV and because it was in public, so he should be shamed in public, y'all clearly don't know how the real world function and operate, bruh.
Like they're living in black and white.
They're living in black and white, and y'all don't understand the way to pause, stop, think, and understand better ways to handle situations. That would be my first response to them. For sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, what else you got? That's one point.
And then I've heard there's consequences for your actions.
Physical violence. That's what we resort to. Like growing up, we teaching kids not to fight and put our hands on each other, but two grown ass black men on the national television where people in motherfucking Asia and Australia and Europe are watching this shit. We go up there and condone another nigga slapping each other, people slapping each other.
And two legends at that.
Two older, they older and they legends. Like, it's not like some niggas that ain't got common sense now. These niggas got enough common sense for at least 5 to 8 kids each.
Yeah.
So that we condoning that now? I mean, come on, Nick.
It's a tough time for the comedy field right now. Like
I say, we should just goddamn retire the industry, bro. If niggas got the right to just
get up. Comedy, even in its earliest form, when Mark Twain, the nigga that wrote Huckleberry Finn or whatever the book's called, he was a comic. It's an open forum. It progresses the culture, even though in some jokes might be harsh or whatever. It's a progressive form. That's how I like to look at it. Now, if you become, the end of the joke, you got to sit there and take that shit. If you're Will and Jay, you got to kind of sit. You're sitting front row.
You front row. Take shit. Y'all been in the motherfucking spotlight since.
He ain't say nothing about the entanglement, nothing like that, bro. He ain't know about that. He didn't know about her disorder or her disease, bro. He ain't know nothing about that.
Like, even then, she came out and said something about that. And I understand a woman's crown is one of her most precious things, but, bro, come on. Like, this little simple ass.
Are we going to act like Jada ain't been bald this whole time?
That's what I'm saying. We've known about it already. She's come out and discussed it and talked about it before. This wasn't something that was new. Mm-hmm. Like, since Jada
I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it being a disease.
With Jada, since Jada is so relevant and you saying Jada being in the culture and big and stuff, that it should have been fucking known. It was already known. And she said, right, that just again proves my point to how irrelevant Jada low-key has been, bro. Like, her having that disease, I'm not stepping down or shaming that disease because I got a line brother that got it, but that nigga got his hair back. So it's not something like cancer. Now, if you would have said,
is it common like that?
It's due to like stress and other.
Oh, so you can kind of like get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not born with it or anything. I think that you're born with it. Oh, okay.
Sometimes it might be genetic, but sometimes you can get that shit, bro. Like,
wow.
But this nigga got dreads now, bro. Like,
so you can get out of it.
Yes, bro. Like, you can get out of this shit. not putting a damper.
The joke was a harmless joke.
It was a harmless joke, and it was a lame ass joke too at that, bro.
It's an Oscars joke, bro. It's a joke to keep the. It's a filler in joke.
If I'm Chris Rock, I'm mad. I'm getting slapped by the lame ass joke, man.
by one of the greatest actors of all time.
If I was gonna get slapped, I would have came at least 2-3 times harder. Like, imagine if Dave Chappelle got there, Bernie Mac would have said that. Will Smith would have slapped that nigga. What one of them would have did?
Bruh.
They would have kept ranking her some more. Oh, you want to show out? Well, y'all, we finna have a show. And them niggas would have kept ranking Jada some more, man. Like, I personally, not to cut you off, but I commend Chris Rock for showing that much restraint post slap.
Yeah. Very professional, man. And like, held his head.
Niggas don't talk about that.
Held his head, bro. Held his head, bro. Like, on so many levels, that was very commendable, and like, man earned respect that night. Although he might be the laughing stock around the world. Like, even though Will Smith was wrong, bro, this shit funny as fuck, right? Like, we watching this shit.
Who are you to think that you good enough to just go up there and slap somebody, Chris Rock, at that on national fucking television? Who the fuck do you think that you are?
I am legend, nigga.
I see. You think you legend. Obviously, nigga. What the fuck, man?
And walk back to your motherfucking seat.
And walk back to your seat and yell from the seat. And then won the award.
Man, shout out to Will Packer, man. I'm sad that your night had to be.
Sad that they fucked up your big night.
FAMU alum.
But they did. I will say shout out to you because that was probably one of the biggest viewed Oscars in years. So you should shout them niggas out for the slap. Because your shit probably wouldn't have been that viewed before that slap. I'm just saying. But that's neither here nor there.
Getting hella primetime television.
Hey, that's neither here nor there, but
hey, get how you live, nigga.
Hey, shout out to my dog. What do you think about what that man Denzel said to him though?
Look, bruh, so I feel like, okay, first, what he said was right, but I don't like how Will Smith tried to cop out using Denzel Washington and giving him inspirational work. Denzel was still saying you fucked up, bro. He was still saying you fucked up. Everybody thinking that, like, Denzel taking a shot at Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock is the devil or something.
No, he's not saying
bro. That temptation that you had is the devil.
And nigga, you fucked up.
And you bit that motherfucking apple.
Hey, that nigga Denzel said in a politically correct way. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right?
Man, Denzel earned my respect too right there. But his face afterwards, bro.
Man,
hey, look, he was like, bro, why you said my name? I know he was like that. He was like, why you said my name?
Man, come on, bro. Like, niggas, and I think it just went over a lot of people's head, if you ask me. A lot of women, I don't like how women was saying, like, if my man ain't doing that, then that ain't right. You sound dumb. Because the first thing you probably should try to talk your man out of no moment he looked at you and got pissed off, you should have been like, hey, bro, just chill out. It's just, we can handle it later. Emotions are such a crazy, crazy concept to me when it comes to like anger and sadness and stuff, because once your emotions really start to kick in and stuff, that's when you start to deviate from your logical path of thinking. I'm gonna say that one more time. That sounded pretty cool. I might have to take that clip one day. Once your emotions start to kick in, that can really start to deviate you from your logical way of thinking, bro. And I just say that when you get mad, bro, you're not gonna think how you normally thinking. When you get sad, you're not gonna think about how you normally think. And so it's like in situations like that, bro, it's like if I took the second to maybe, I know I'm mad, but I just took the second to think of maybe the potential consequences that can go left if I went down this route, I think a lot of shit can be avoided. And people just want to be so quick response to shit and not think about shit. It's like that can cause problems. And that we can really take that shit back to the Will and Jada and Chris Rock shit. Like,
yeah, that's what I was going to say. That temptation.
Yeah, bro. Like just
being able to control your emotions.
Pause, consider.
When you're at that peak. Everybody has their breaking point. But what are you going to do during that breaking point?
Yeah.
Like, it's a real testament to who you are.
Exactly. little bar to slide that bitch in. I like that.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's really what it comes down to, man. So I mean, I think something that everybody can learn from that whole situation is one, not if my man not doing that, I don't want him. That's stupid. Any girl that say that shit, I'm not gonna say she retarded, but you need to start
thinking better.
Yeah, you need to start questioning how she thinking and stuff.
I get where you're coming from, but it's not black and white like that. It's not. Mm-hmm. It's not like that. You have to see in color.
Definitely not.
Can't be colorblind.
You got to always be thinking 2-3 steps. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and you need to start thinking about the reactions to those actions.
And even I was going to say to that, at their level, think about the impact on the world that you did that night.
Exactly.
By doing that, but not controlling your emotions. The little kids that looked up to you. Fucking Jamal looking up at you, bro. Nigga grown as fuck, bro. He's still looking up at you right now. He's disappointed in you, bro.
Shit, man. Man, I just think he just touched a lot of. I think Will, he's smart, bro. I think he understands that shit. That nigga,
he gonna bounce back. If anybody else could bounce back, it would be Will.
Yeah, he touches a lot of corners. Like he understands that shit. So, what I will say for sure is like we just need to go ahead and retire the comedic industry though, real deal. Like end it, bro. Like niggas feel like they comfortable if they don't like the joke, they can go out there and put their hands on the motherfucking comedian.
It's always been like that.
Nah, niggas. It's always been like that.
Niggas, bro. You don't think niggas in the 80s and 90s in those bars and those comedy clubs didn't heckle somebody and end up, bro? There's used to be videos of that all the time, bro. It's just because this was the Oscars and it was Will Smith and Chris Rock.
It's two known comedians. Whoa. Two known comedians though. Will Smith is a comedian. Like, let's not. He an actor, in his own art. Yeah, he's a comedy actor. He'll be on shows ranking niggas too. Like, let's not deviate from that. So we'll know how the shit go.
He laughed at it, bro. He laughed at the joke.
It makes it look even bad because he knows how this shit goes.
He laughed at the joke.
Yeah.
I think bro lost his nuts with Jada, bro, and it's like he tried to pick him up that night, and that wasn't the right way to do it.
Damn, he lost them bitches even more. Them bitches might not ever come back.
And it showed because she didn't even come out and like say anything to defend her man, bro. And the videos I was watching him dancing at those after parties, bro, it was written all over his face, like anxiety written all over his face, bro. Like
that nigga knew, bro. He fucked up. That nigga knew, bro. He know, bro. Like he'll bounce back. That nigga bounce back. I don't know when, but he'll bounce back.
Are we screaming or not screaming, but are we saying R.I.P. Will Smith?
Nah. We can't kill his career. Nah, we can't kill him. We just gotta look the other way for a minute. Let Will be Will. Let Will sit in that corner and time out for a minute, but he can come outside eventually, bro.
Damn, the slap made me want to go buy his book. Why that man slap him? What's going on in his life? I had to go read the book.
Like, let's really understand Will Smith to understand what made him think he could slap that nigga like that.
Yeah. Will Smith is up, my boy.
Hey, my boy, you keep your head up. Man.
Hey,
disappear for a while.
No, he need to keep his head on a swivel. Niggas are after him.
Niggas gonna come after him?
Niggas are after him. Bruh, that was Chris Rock.
Man, I think Will Smith got bigger pull than Chris Rock, though.
That's Chris Rock. Chris Rock knows people.
I'm not saying that he don't.
Everybody know people.
Yeah.
Just keep your head on the swivel.
Hey, I was in a barbershop last week. They said that nigga, if I was Chris Rock, they said I'd just wait and catch that nigga Will in public one day and just let fire on his face. Spot. Ow! Nigga. That nigga ain't gonna see that shit coming. Just slap the shit out of that nigga. Be like, bitch, we even.
He take me out, bro. He got to, bro. He got to get some get back, bro.
But then I hear
on the Super Bowl, at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I hear
you got slapped at the Super Bowl, my guy.
Some folks saying also like they think he should just sue that nigga. I don't think suing that nigga should. I mean, you could touch his pockets where it hurt, yeah, but man, just slap that nigga back.
Do you feel like suing Will Smith is the same as pressing charges against Will Smith in the black community per se? Like looking from where you think the black community gonna look at Chris Rock a certain type of way? I know definitely they would have looked at him a certain way if he pressed charges.
Nah, yeah, if he pressed charges, he would have looked at him a certain way. But it's almost like, nigga, I can do that though. Like, Since you feel like you want to be,
of course,
you want to do this shit in public. What they say? You want to do it in public so you get handled in public. All right, you want to do this in public? You're gonna get handled in public.
Yeah, you're right. But we know what the response would have been from our culture.
Lame ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, got snitch ass, hoe ass nigga, fed
his ass out here. Cancel.
You caught me, fail boy. Glad they would have got his ass.
Cut me out, bro. But now, like, if he sues, I think the culture gonna be like, get your coins up. You deserve that.
Nah, he didn't deserve it, but
you deserve the money, nigga. After, like,
if I was him, I'll just slap that nigga one day. He won't need to see that big come. Catch that nigga slipping on a good day, nigga. I don't care if we 60. I'm putting that fire on your ass, bitch.
Bruh, y'all, you think we good, bro? You think we good, bruh? 10 years, the 10-year anniversary when you reinstated at the Oscars, you get your invitation.
First Oscar back. Welcome back, Will Smith.
Look, it's gonna be his own little segment. He's gonna give a speech and apologize to the Academy. Chris Rock gonna come out. Pa-dam!
This is what you need to be apologizing to.
With the that 5 fingers say to the face.
That shit is scripted. They do that shit. That's scripted. I just regularly ain't even got to catch my shit on camera because I'm a dog.
I just need my get back.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. We don't even want to see that because then Will Smith gonna be inclined to fight me back the way I slap him in public. Yeah, I just need a good slap.
And you can't. It's the Oscars, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's like so just do it in private, bro. Let you to be satisfied with yourself.
Let me slap the fuck out your ass.
Or get some goons and jump Will Smith.
Have somebody holding that nigga like this and you just motherfucking
beating his ass like he in one of the movies, nigga.
I ain't gotta whoop his ass. I just want a good ass slap, bro. They ain't got no beef or no pressure, but I'm definitely gonna knock the spit out your mouth. I do want to knock the spit out your mouth. One good time. That's how hard he need to slap him, knock the spit out his mouth.
And that's facts. On that note, man, we're gonna end it on that, man. Slap her around the world, man. Slap her around fucked up.
It's okay.
It's fucked up.
We forgive you, my boy.
One day.